Whoa. Hello, people. Welcome back to Grand Theft Auto Adventures. I'm your host, Chad Marco. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see something. Let's go ahead and do the basics. Turn off the music. Oh, okay. and there's something else. Hold up. Inventory, yeah. Hats. There we go. Cover up that bald spot. Hold up. There we go. Oh, there we go. So this is the Trevor episode, and with Trevor, I'm going to enjoy one of my favorite GTA pastimes, which is going on rampages. Trevor is, without a doubt, the best character to go on rampages with because of his special ability, which increases his damage output. Oh, why is the helicopter right here? I can't resist. God. But but yeah, it increases his damage output and also makes him invincible. It's not perfect though, because it turns like you can't activate it while you're driving, and it turns off when you're getting into cars and shit like that. So man, I couldn't resist. It was just a guy just getting into a helicopter while I'm in rampage mode. You know, one of my favorite places to go on a rampage, I gotta be honest, is the Ballers territory. This is awesome. Just hop into a helicopter and oh, hold up. Can I land this bitch? Oh, fuck. Boom. What's up, my niggas? I can say that because I'm black. Let me see here. What? How do I want to just absolutely massacre these people? Okay. There we go. Let's get started on the right foot. I love a good baller massacre. Midday. A good midday baller massacre. Okay, so we got police on the way. Fuck them. Oh, fuck. You guys are so lucky for a second. Okay, hold up. Ooh. Okay. That's a good amount of damage. Let's see if I can get this thing back in the air. I might be in the bad. Okay. Having a helicopter is an easy way to get away with murder. You know, when I was a kid, my half brother, he had Grand Theft Auto 3. He had a PS2 and Grand Theft Auto 3. And when I would go over to my dad's house, me, him, and my sister, we would take turns playing Grand Theft Auto 3. I think he had Vice City too after a while, but it started with Grand Theft Auto 3. And we would take turns playing it and then basically go on rampages, you know, killing and stealing cars and shit. And the intended, oh God, is the helicopter failing? But the intended goal was to last as long as you possibly could. But of course, you know, when you're passing the controller between three immature, impatient young children, you know, of course, the problem becomes if somebody is able to survive for a long period of time, especially utilizing like cheap tactics and shit like that, or just doing things like not accumulating enough stars quick enough to really put yourself in adequate amount of danger. You know, that would make the other that would make the other kids mad. Oh God, come on, stay up, stay up. This is why is this restricted airspace? Oh shit! It's a It's a helicopter. Wait, can I put myself on like on the highest building? Let me see. Oh shit! It's failing. Make it to the building. Make it to the building. Ugh. Damn. Oh, okay. That was great. You know, I've gone on quite a few rampages in this game. I've been trying to master the art of Rampage, and what typically I try to look for places that are the best going to Rampage as far as like places where the police can't really get to me easily and I can just continually kill them. Really, the most difficult spots are out in the open like this because once you get 3 stars, that's when the helicopter appears. And it's kind of difficult to maintain a rampage when the helicopter is there because they're just always shooting at you. And then people start dropping, they start dropping people from the helicopters and shit. And so one of my early strategies was always to try to get to a rooftop somewhere. But the problem with that, like I said, is the helicopter. You get on the roof, and even though there aren't many access points to the roof, you know, like it might be like a ladder or something. Oh, damn. It might be a ladder or something, but then that makes it very easy for you to pick off the police officers as they're coming up. But then you got to worry about the fucking chopper shooting machine gun fire down at you and dropping special forces down on the roof to kill you. So I realized quickly the rooftop really isn't the way to go. Oh, my driving skill went up some. So then I tried interiors, places like the strip club, ammunition or whatnot. And see, it's kind of difficult to get that started because you can't just go in there and pull out your weapons. For whatever dumbass reason, you can't just pull out weapons in most interior places, like stores, like you used to in Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas and whatnot. So you got to get a wanted level first. You got to get your wanted level first, then go in there and start pulling out your guns. And that works because you don't have to worry about the chopper. You don't have to worry about the helicopter as much. One time I went on a crazy killing streak when I was I think in fact I was in ammunition, and I pretty much just killed the guy at the desk, and then I just hid behind the counter, and then there's only one way into ammunition, so as they were coming in, I was taking them out. Oh, I know. Yeah, I think I have no idea why, but you can only hold 5 proximity mines, and that bothers me so much because I love the proximity mines. I can tell we are gonna get along famously. Luckily, they have director's mode, which allows you to have more fun with rampages and things because you can turn on like what are essentially like cheat codes, like invincibility, exploding punches, and stuff like that, infinite ammo. But unfortunately, in normal story mode, they have like these weird limitations on like the proximity mines in particular, because I really love those. I love the fuck out of those. Let me just make sure I set this real quick. But again, so I'm always on the hunt trying to figure out what are the best places to go on a rampage and how to best evade the police. Let's see, this is a good position here. And the problem with interiors is that you gotta, you know, if you want to make the escape, that's the hard part. Cause you basically close yourself off into an enclosed area. So once you get surrounded, you got to get back out. And it's not too difficult with Trevor because, again, his ability, you know, you can get out and get to a car, but then what? And that's when I finally figured out the best escape route or the best place to do rampages in. And I'm going to show you. So right now, I'm just going to go ham. I'm going to go absolutely bonkers here. Try to get like 4 stars. Okay, that's good. Oh, shit. Okay, let me activate real quick because I need an escape route. Let me get this. Okay. Boom. The railgun is obviously way too powerful for these cheap-ass rent-a-cops to deal with. Get them out the way. But let me show you my favorite spot to not only go on rampages, but to escape. I mean, it's perfect. It's completely broken. Let me see if I can get there, though. We got to get there without crashing out. Ooh! Sorry about that. Wait, okay. Oh, fuck, I fucked up. Okay. Is it right here? Nope. Uh-oh. Right here, okay. Now let me get a bit more of a rampage in before I go in. But basically, it's the subway station. Because obviously helicopters can't attack you while you're in the subway because it's underground. But also police officers and SWAT teams and whatnot, they have for some reason, they just don't really invade the subway tunnels the way that they should. That, like, they don't really relentlessly pursue you down there the way that they will everywhere else. They will go down there, but not as deep as you would think. So now I'm dropping proximity mines so that as they follow me in here, they're gonna get blown the fuck up. God, I love the sound of the explosion. It's like, you fucked up. Yep. Oh boy. As you can see, I've perfected the art of rampage. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. That, I didn't mean for her to run into it. Stop stepping on my bombs. Stupid bitch. Oh damn, hold up. Let me ooh. Let me get down here. Uh-oh, they're down here. Fuck. Okay. So once you get about here, let me see. Oh boy. Somebody stepped on another one. I hope they see me. So about here, you're safe. Now, they will start coming into the tunnel a little bit. Like, you see them right there. But they won't come in very deep, usually. So sometimes you can even lose them here. But if you got about 4 stars, they'll start trying to get to you. But the further in you go, the less willing they are to pursue you. So this is the ideal place right here. If you want to go on a rampage and always have an escape route near, just stay by the subway. Just stay by the subway station. See, they're already, for whatever reason, even though they just saw me, they're pulling back. And I'm just chilling here. There's a guy right there. He might come all the way over here. Oh shit. Oh damn. It's like they were they were waiting to go on a full on attack. But that's fine. If they start coming in, just go a little bit further down. We got 5 stars now. If they start coming in, just keep going deeper into the subway station. And before you know it, they won't really be pursuing you anymore. This is usually about as deep as I need to go. Oh, shit. So you got one following there. Take him out. Okay. So I should be good now. And see, the thing is, even if they start coming in deeper, by the time they reach where you're at, the stars would have already started going away. Or your wanted level is already about to go away. So it should start flashing soon. This is why I call Trevor the Subway Man. This is my Subway Man get up. Oh boy. Subway Man. It's the Subway Man. All right, so the stars are flashing now, so it's only a matter of time. Now, sometimes I would actually bring a motorbike down here. That way, I can get rid of the stars quicker by hopping on the motorbike, and just going all the way down to the next station. And then by the time I get over there, the stars be gone, and I can just reset my rampage. But again, you see that they're not really coming down here. They're not really pursuing me right now. So let me go ahead and just start edging forward. Yeah, I spent a lot of time just trying to figure out the best places to go on rampages, and I think this is the best place. I don't think you can really beat this, because in most places at some point you're gonna get cornered, or you're gonna be overly exposed. And really, it just depends on what type of rampage you want to go on. Sometimes you just want to be out in the middle of the street and go out in the blaze of glory. But if, like me, I find it fun to challenge myself to try to figure out a way to, get 4 or 5 stars and then actually get away with it, to escape. And sometimes it's pretty difficult, especially like out in like the country areas and shit. In the city, you have more options like this, but out in in the other places, out where it's not as populated, and small towns and whatnot, it's just pretty much just you and them. You can go out into like the wild and shit, but again, you still got to deal with helicopters following you. But this place is just perfect. I love the subway. I love doing subway rampages because I just completely own the the cops here. It's kind of lonely though. That's the only thing about it though. It's not like every now and then there'll be like people down here, but it's rarely a lot. It's rarely a lot going on. So um, typically you want to go up and then start starting shit. Okay. Oh, look at that. Man, you killed the cop. That's an instant 3 stars right there. This is the rail gun. Oh shit, missed. But as long as you stay close to the subway station, you're good. Like this is pretty much the best way. Oh God, that was so satisfying just to take out a helicopter with a railgun like that. This is nice. Man, Trevor is he's made for rampages. He absolutely, look at this. You know, honestly, I think that his special ability is kind of broken. It's too good. It really is. It's absolutely too good. I think really, to me, Michael has the worst ability. I think Michael definitely has the worst ability because if you think about it, his ability is like a worse version of Trevor's, because he has an offensive ability. Like Michael's is basically bullet time from Max Payne, where time slows down, and so it's easier to take out the enemies around you. But the problem is you can still take damage. I love the sticky bombs. But you can still take damage. What makes Trevor's special ability so good is that he doesn't take damage while it's activated. So you can just do whatever you want. And I think it still slows down time a little bit. Not as much as Michael's, obviously, but I think there is a slight decrease in time. This is a nice little spot here too because that's the only way they can get in. Was that guy? That guy was on fire shooting at me, bro. That's nuts. So, ooh, I like that shotgun. So with Trevor, you get increased damage, and you also become invincible. You can't beat that. Now, the reason why I would rank, oh shit, the reason why I would rank Franklin's over Michael's is because it basically gives you perfect handling while you're driving. And driving is a big part of the game. So if you want to do anything driving related, then Franklin's special ability is very useful. But I noticed that whenever I use Michael for fun, you know, I don't really get a lot out of his special ability the way that I do with Franklin. Oh shit, the way that I do with Franklin and Trevor. I mean, it's useful. It's just not as useful, obviously. Go suck a dick. Ooh, he went fucking flying. I better move too. Okay. Let me drop some sticky bombs. Even though they won't detonate on proximity, I can set them off when I assume that they're gonna be behind me. Woohoo! Bonk. Oh boy, I love this game. Okay. Maybe it hit somebody, maybe it didn't. So the 5 stars are already flashing. They're already flashing. Let me go even deeper. It's real fun when you got a motorbike down here, though. Because they really don't have a chance of getting you. Oh, boy. I love doing this. I'm fucked up. That's always fun. Trying to shoot them while they're on the subway car. Let's go. So the 5 stars are flashing again. So let's keep going down here. I wasn't trying to get to where I will be out of sight, but this might be enough. It's pretty far. If they do start showing up, they're going to be so far away that you'll get the drop on them with the sniper rifle. But this is my spot right here. This is where it's at for sure. This is where you want to be. Let's just wait a little bit. Oh, shit. There they go. Oh, damn. Okay. It'll happen sometimes. They'll get in here. Look at that guy. He let a shot off. But this is a good spot because you'll definitely get the drop on them every time. They'll come in running, and you'll see them coming. By the time they spot you and start shooting, you've already taken them out. Subway man. Doing whatever he can. It's the subway man. Do not get in his fucking way. It's the subway man. Alright, I think okay, it's flashing again. I might need to go a little bit further in though. I might need to go just a little bit further in. Oh, let me get comfortable here. Oh yeah. Ah, my balls. Okay. Okay. I gotta show off the director's mode too later. Oh, now what's that? Man, I really like I love this outfit here. The jumpsuit. Unfortunately, you couldn't unlock it until you beat the game. Oh yeah, I've already beaten the game, by the way. You know, I gotta say, I really enjoyed the game. I like the game, but I still think San Andreas is the best. I think this game came in strong. And initially I felt that it would become my favorite. And now that I've beaten it, and don't get me wrong, it's a great game. It's a lot to enjoy, but I feel like one, the game is taking some steps back in certain ways. And in one way in particular I'd say is as far as the violence, right? Where things like not being able to pull out weapons in the middle of a store or certain interior places like the strip club. Why is that? I mean, let's. I mean, we know what Grand Theft Auto like. Why put those types of limiters on the player? We know what Grand Theft Auto is. We know why people play these games. You want the freedom to do whatever you want in terms of being a criminal. And I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they decided to put that limiter on the player, but it's there, and that's one thing that I didn't like. And hello, Copper.
Oh, you look so tough, officer. You piece of garbage. I know you were bullied at school. You messed up. Let's go, Cupcake.
Oh shit. Ooh, that was good. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try to get out of here this time. Oh shit! Who the fuck is that? Oh, he was behind me. Okay. But another thing too is that I think what's lacking in this game is the sheer number of likable, memorable characters that San Andreas had. This game just does not compare. It absolutely does not compare. When you look at like San Andreas, for instance, like I can list off characters like, of course, CJ, but Big Smoke, Ryder, Catalina, Caesar. Oh shit. Officer Tenpenny, Pulaski, Truth, OG Loke. It's somebody else like right on the tip of my damn tongue too. Oh, who were those music guys? The one that was masturbating all the time. Oh man, but what I'm saying is, when I look at Grand Theft Auto 5's cast, it doesn't have like the same number of like memorable and likable characters that San Andreas had. I think it's pretty top heavy, with the protagonist being absolutely the best part of the game. Because when I think of like the other side characters that I like, I would say characters like Jimmy, Lester, Jimmy, Lester, maybe what's that guy's name? Wade. Wade was pretty cool. Wade was okay. I like Wade. I like Wade. But oh yeah, and just going back to San Andreas, I forgot about Woozy, the Chinese mafia guy. That was another good character. But if I had to say what I don't like about this game is I just think that it does not have as strong of a cast as San Andreas. That's what to me that's one of the main reasons why I can't put it over San Andreas. if it had a better cast, then yeah. And also the other thing too is that the whole main story takes place in Los Santos. In San Andreas, you went from Los Santos to San Fierro to Los Ventura. I mean, come on, dog. And you would think, right? You would think that perhaps that would make the game feel as if it was spread too thin, right? But it really doesn't. Now, I will say that the hood part is definitely my favorite.
Somebody come out and play with me.
The hood part is without a doubt my favorite part of the game. But San Fierro and Los Venturas, like those parts are good too. There's never really a dull moment in San Andreas. And so the fact that the entire main story of Grand Theft Auto 5 takes place in Los Santos, I feel like that's a step back. Now, I could definitely understand that it would have cost more to, you know, recreate the entire San Andreas on a next-gen console with next-gen graphics. I get that, but it still feels like a step backwards. I remember when I first started playing the game, I was just wondering, like, when are we going to go to San Fierro? And it's like, oh, wait, we don't. Now, I don't know if there's some type of expansion pack or DLC where you do, but it's time to make a stand. And my favorite take a stand gun is the Gatling gun. I'm going out in a blaze of glory. And you know, another thing too is the heist. You know, a big part of the main story are the various heists you go on throughout the game. But I feel like that part of the game was like, there just wasn't enough of them, you know? Because you have these heists where you can recruit different people, right? To go on the heist with you. And the better they are, the more it costs to get them on the team. And then when you use them, that levels up their skills. And so if you see that, you're thinking like, oh man, this is going to be a big part of the game. Like, there's going to be a lot of heists. But they really aren't. So it's like, why should you even care about investing in leveling up some of the other guys you can get on your crew when there's really, throughout the whole main story, there's only a handful of heists to go on in the first place. And so I kind of feel like the game gave me a false sense of scale in terms of how many heists we would be going on. Can you send someone to the bar? We've got a big problem with a local gang. Oh yeah, that's the gay club. That's the gay club that Trevor owns. Let me
Sorry, lady.
Damn, he gave her a nice little quick jab. I'm on my way. So when you buy property, sometimes they have different issues and you got to pull up to solve them. I don't know exactly what the point of it is, because I'm not sure if, like, maybe if you don't, the amount of money you get from the property won't be as much. Like, maybe the amount of money would go down, and if you continue to assist when needed, the amount of money you get would go up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works. You know, now I say all that, but I still like this game. I think it does bring it does bring a lot to the table. I can't help you, lady. I got my own problems. It does bring a lot to the table as far as pushing the series forward. Yeah, sometimes the ballers will attack the gay club. I don't know if it's like some type of homophobic, like a homophobic driven attack. Don't let the ballers escape.
Man, forever.
Damn. Who, you bitch. I gotta kill you real quick. There you go. I think he was already dead. I think they got away. Oh, my bad. I mean, shit, we drove him off. I guess that's a mission failure. I mean, we shot it, we killed some and drove them off. What do you want? They're gonna come back anyway. I guess next time I'll just go to the. Oh my god. You ungrateful son of a bitch. I want to try something though.
I'm making a personal injury claim.
Oh yeah, the cops still after me. Let me I want to put some armor on this car. Yeah, I just feel like there weren't enough heists in the game, because were really some of the best missions. Those were some of my favorite missions, but there just wasn't enough of them. There just wasn't enough of them. And I don't know, this might be a weird complaint, but I felt like the mission structure was lose the cops. Bitch, what? Fuck.
Great. Police.
But yeah, I felt like the mission structure was a little strange. And what I mean is, you know, typically in Grand Theft Auto, you would meet a new character and then you would do missions for them until you exhausted those missions. And don't get me wrong, like there are definitely like there's some sense of that in this game, but it just didn't feel the same way. And maybe it's because a lot of the characters just aren't as memorable. Maybe that's why I felt that way, but it's hard to really describe, but the mission structure felt different. It felt different. And you know, now that I think about it, it makes sense, because when you look at it throughout the game, right? Most of the main missions are activated based on the character you're using. It's more so about the character than or it's more about one of the main characters than a side character. So for instance, when you're using Michael and then you see an M on the map, meaning a Michael mission, that's kind of different from like the other Grand Theft Auto games, because it didn't work like that. Like CJ didn't have CJ missions. You would do missions for specific characters. But I think a lot of the missions in this game were more so tailored around that specific character and would have them dealing with, you know, some other character, either one of the other protagonists or another side character. So if you're using Franklin, a lot of the main missions were initiated by going to the F on the map or doing a Franklin mission. And I think that just made it feel different, because that's not how the other Grand Theft Auto games were structured. You didn't do Tommy Vercetti missions. You didn't do Claude missions. You always did missions for other people. So it was more of a sense of, oh, these are the Ryder missions. These are the Big Smoke missions. These are the Truth missions. And I think in this game, because it's not structured that way, exactly the same, it feels more all over the place and kind of messy, really. But then there is still some degree of that because like you have the Lester assassination missions that Franklin does. So I'm not saying it's completely gone, but I think that it's really absent for the majority of the story missions. The majority of the story missions are activated by going to a specific point catered around that exact character. So instead of it being like, oh, these are the Lamar missions, it's like, oh, the mission happened to be about Lamar, but it was activated by going to an F on the map. And really, that could mean anything. Doing a Franklin mission could mean, Lamar might not even be involved, or it might have something to do with an entirely different character or situation. I just found that to be kind of weird, and I'm not exactly a fan of it to be honest. I like the original structure better, but maybe they felt that they needed to do that. Maybe they felt that was necessary because of having 3 protagonists. I really don't know. I just thought it was weird. Okay. Yes, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. This is a nice card too. I want to keep this damn thing. It wouldn't be too late to get to a pay and spray with it. I wonder if I can make it to the subway from here. Let me see. I'm glad I can remember how to get there now. Oh shit. Fuck. If they let me get to that damn subway station. Oh man, they got a roadblock. Boom! I wish I could stick my head out of the window with a rocket launcher. Oh, you guys fucked up. You ain't getting me now. It's over. Let me just throw a couple of these out. Yeah. 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 Now I run. Awesome. Oh wait, this is a bad spot because there are 2 ways into the subway station. Okay. Damn, I'm surprised I got away with that one. You gotta be careful because sometimes there'll be like a cop or 2 down here. Woo! Bonk. I love doing that. I'm fucked up though. They really shot my ass up. I wonder if I got just enough time to get a drink. But I always gotta give the truth, and when I talk about these games, the good and the bad. But I gotta give this game credit too, because I think one of the best aspects of it, one of the main things that they've improved, and I would say starting with GTA 4, that's when I really noticed it, was the combat. Combat has always been janky. Whether you're talking about Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, Vice City Stories, Liberty City Stories, just janky, man. Like barely serviceable combat. If we're being, oh, I lost it that quick. Shit, barely serviceable combat. If we're being completely honest. What type of officer is that? What the hell is that? Police. Why is his outfit beige? But whatever. I'm gonna switch it up a bit and try to commit some serial killer type murders. Oh, what if I find prostitutes? And let's try to kill some prostitutes. Oh God, let's get on our Ted Bundy thing. But where do I go to find prostitutes? I think I go to the hood. It is nighttime. But yeah, the combat has gotten much better. The one thing I will say though is that and this is kind of a necessity, to be fair.
Let's go.
Give me this. To be fair, it's kind of a necessity because, you know, when you're playing on a console and using a controller, we all know how that is. But one thing I noticed is that the auto aim is really kind of too good in this game. Oh God, already got a star just for a little carjacking, please. A little simple carjacking. Back in my day, that wouldn't get you a. Oh.
My tax dollars hard at work.
Fuck, man. I was almost there. Now I got 2 stars. Shit. Let me see if I can just spin the block.
Miss me.
Damn. I'm waiting for him to get out. Great. Alright, maybe I'll get to it this time. You guys are really pissing me the fuck off. Yeah, I'm mad now. That stupid bitch called the police. Would I spare her worthless life? But let me just suicide. Let me just suicide. Okay. The cost of death isn't very high. But yeah, you know, the auto aim is, to me, just kind of overtuned, to be honest, because it makes me feel like, why should I even bother aiming? I feel like throughout the majority of the game, I never had to aim, unless it was like I had to use a sniper rifle or something. I'm trying to wait till night. I'm trying to get it back to nighttime. But most of the time, I feel like I didn't really have to utilize aiming because the auto aim was just so good. Oh God, am I just gonna wake up during the daytime every time? Okay, well. Ooh. Yep, nothing wrong with a little daytime knockout game. Ooh. Let's see how many people I can knock out before the cops get me. Boop. Blop. Glibber. Soup. Boom. Whoop. Oh my god. I only got 1 star so far. They don't give a fuck about you guys. I'm literally punching people to death. Ugh. 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 I like how they speed up. Run! This is an on foot rampage. An on foot melee rampage. I wonder, are they going to continue with the special ability thing though in the new I was about to say Resident Evil in the new Grand Theft Auto game. I wonder if they're going to continue that. Like, is the main character going to have a special ability the way the main characters did in this game? One thing that pissed me off in this game, oh man, let me tell you, there were like 2 missions in the game, right, where you had access to both Franklin and Michael. And there was a and there was a part, yeah, there were like 2 parts in the game where you're using Franklin and Michael. And there's a part on those missions where you got to drive. But they force you to use Michael to drive instead of Franklin. Now, it makes no sense because Franklin is clearly the best driver. Oh shit, this guy want to fight back. The first real man out of the bunch. Like, one mission was, it was a heist mission. And it was time for us to get away. Now tell me, you got Michael and Franklin in the car. Why do you have the best driver as the designated shooter and a better shooter as the designated driver? That shit pissed me off so much. And see, I know why they did it like that. Because Franklin's driving ability is so good, is that if you had access to it, it would basically make the mission much easier. Because again, his special ability gives you perfect handling. So, you know, you're getting pursued by, I think the one level that's like level 4 or 5. He punched him in the nuts. But yeah, the one level is like 4 or 5. So clearly, if you're using Franklin, you're gonna have a much easier time evading the police. And I think those people just disappeared. Oh no, they didn't. They're down there. But and again, I get why they did it. They wanted it to be more challenging, so you don't allow the player to use Franklin as the getaway driver. Cool, but don't have Franklin in the car if you're not gonna let the player use it. It doesn't make logical sense. These guys are top tier elite bank robbers or heistmen. And you don't even have the common sense to let the best driver drive the getaway car to get away from the police, and to let the better shooter be the one shooting at the police. It just doesn't make any sense. And there were 2 parts in the game like that. And it really, that shit really pissed me off. I get the reasoning. I'm just saying, if that's the case, don't structure the mission that way. You know, let Trevor and Michael be together so that it makes sense for Michael to drive. If it's Michael and Franklin or Trevor and Franklin, it's always going to make more sense for Franklin to be the getaway driver because he's the better driver. The same way they always hyped up Trevor as being the best gunman, the best shooter, and they used him accordingly. Why are you not using Franklin for his best ability, which is the ability to fucking drive? Damn, I escaped. Okay. Ooh. This is a nice parking lot. Where am I? What is this? This is a nice parking lot. I wonder if I can get a taxi out here. It's probably too far away though.
Believe it or not, I need a cab.
No problem. I'll have one there in a couple of minutes.
Glad to hear.
Wow. Okay. I mean, it's a little out of the way, but we'll see. I'll believe it when I see it. Now we just wait in the rain. Waiting in the rain. You know, I had no idea it was Thanksgiving. I had no idea. Thanksgiving has got to be one of my least favorite holidays. Yeah, I knew that the cab was not going to come all the way out here. Why did my marker go away? Let me just remember this spot. Because I want to come back here for a little project. I want to come back. I probably should have hopped in one of those cars, right? Damn. All right, I got a wise idea. Okay, okay. The penalty for death is not that bad. You know, they just take a portion of the amount of money you got, and at this point, you know, the last heist in the main story nets everybody, I think, $30 million. So you're basically good. And Trevor has about 25 million left. One thing that I was talking about with this game, or one thing that I noticed was that the mission payouts are terrible. You have a lot of missions where you don't even get any money.
ASAP.
On its way, sir. Thanks for calling.
I'll be here.
And I thought maybe I was tripping. But I was watching this guy. He was doing a long video on Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories, and talking about, you know, how underrated it is. And he mentioned that the mission payouts in that game aren't very good either. But he also said quickly, he said it's almost as bad as Grand Theft Auto 5, and I was like, so I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the only one who noticed that. Where's the fucking taxi? Shit.
Would you send out a cab post haste?
I'm really sorry. I don't have any free cars right now.
Oh my fucking God, bro.
I need a taxi as soon as you can.
Unfortunately.
Oh, why can't I get a fucking cab? Shit, I don't got a wanted level or nothing.
I ain't got no problems with you, man.
Well,
I'm sorry.
One of your fine
There's one right there.
please.
Sorry.
Whatever. By pure luck, one finally.
You may
Oh, there it goes.
want a lobotomy.
There it goes, down there. Prison bitches. LSPD, short career, long retirement, full pension, free gun. Ooh, long retirement. That's cool.
So where do you want to go?
Okay, so I want to go to. Let me go. What's that D? Oh, that's Dom. That's Dom for Franklin. But see, that's a good example of what I'm talking about. You know, Dom is one of those characters. Yeah, okay, he's a GTA 5 character, but he doesn't really stand out as somebody that's memorable or likable. And I think that's really the biggest problem with this game.
Hey, we're here.
The biggest problem, like it has the quirky characters, But most of them just are not likable. That's the worst thing about it. They're not likable and they're not memorable. There's just too many assholes.
That's good for family events.
Just too many assholes, you know. It's like Ryder literally betrayed you. He
I can
bet-
tell we are gonna get along famous.
Please shut the fuck up. But Ryder betrays CJ, but he's still considered one of the more popular and really likable characters because at least before his betrayal, and I would say the same about Smoke. You know, Smoke is another character that even though he goes on to betray CJ, he's like the funny fat friend. And so it works. You know, he works as a character. Let me go back here. And even as a villain, you know, somebody like Officer Tenpenny. I mean, God, just a disgusting, filthy, dirty, corrupt cop. But he's effectively dirty. He's effectively, you know, that bad guy that everybody hates. And I feel like in this game, you have characters like Steve and what's his name? What's the guy's name? Was it Dave? Hold on, now it's gonna kill me if I don't remember. Yeah, well, no, it's not. No, Devin. Yeah, Devin and Steve. Steve, the FIB guy. Big assholes. And don't get me wrong, it's satisfying when they finally get what's coming to them. But they're not nearly on the same level as Tenpenny. I feel like they were trying to recreate that aspect of San Andreas where you have like the corrupt law enforcement person. And maybe they felt like they were taking it to the next level. Oh my God, it's too early. Shit. This is just bollocks. I gotta do it before I end the episode. Okay, we'll go back. You'll see what I'm plotting when I do it. I just want to see it. I just want to see it. But I think it's too early in the day. But I can totally imagine them saying, "Oh, if a corrupt basic police officer was so hated but also popular, you know, what if we have a FIB agent? You know, that's a big step above a corrupt cop. A corrupt police officer is one thing, but a corrupt, you know, somebody that's, you know, obviously the FIB in this game is meant to be like you know, it's this universe's version of the FBI. So I can definitely see them thinking that, oh man, if we get a corrupt FIB agent as one of the main antagonists, oh, that's just gonna, what's scarier than that? And don't get me wrong, I think it was somewhat effective. It was like, I'm not gonna say it was bad, but it didn't hit the same level. It didn't hit the same level as Officer Tenpenny.
You want to end up in the trunk of this thing?
Whenever you're talking about Grand Theft Auto protagonists, you know, they're always criminals in the criminal underworld. You know, they're not good people. Generally speaking, you know, they're not good people. So it's like, who do you make their big enemy? You know, it could be someone in law enforcement. It could be another criminal. You look at Grand Theft Auto 3, who was it? It was Catalina. She was a criminal that betrayed Claude. And really, most of Claude's enemies in Grand Theft Auto 3 were other criminals. But of course, you know, switching it up a bit. Oh fuck, I wasted one, and I probably don't need to put one on every car. Oh boy, yes, this is what I've been wanting to do the whole time. This was my great plan all along. Did I put one over here? Okay, we got quite a bit left. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Ooh. Lamar was funny as hell. Lamar was funny, but I don't like Lamar because he's a terrible friend. Period. Lamar, he's not completely bad, and he does somewhat redeem himself at the end. But he's like, based on what you see of him from beginning to end, he's just simply not a reliable. He's not a reliable friend. He's not. Really, you think about it, 90% of your interactions with Lamar is him fucking up in some way, shape, or form. Okay. All right, guys. Now we can just enjoy the show. We stand back. Let's see what we got here. I give it a 2 out of 5. I wanted to see more cars flying into the air. I hope there's a car left for me to get away on. Damn. There we go. I hope these guys got insurance. Ooh, hold up. Yeah, this is kind of boring. A regular car. Yawn. Docs. That's so dumb. Doxhound. I mean, I get it. It's a play on Greyhound, but Dachshunds, they're just so smart, but just retardedly built dogs. Not nearly the physical specimen that a Greyhound is.
I just hope that broke your goddamn neck.
I just hope that broke your... Can I flip this thing over? Oh, boom! Oh, shit. Completely worth it. Come on, roll it over. Oh, fuck. Oh. Now you know not to fly a helicopter around me. Oh, boy, I got to do this manually. Cool. I like the challenge. This might be... Ooh, oh, boy. Okay. I'm trying. I got him. Oh, shit. Boom. Oh, I expected an explosion. Dude, I lost all my stars over here. Shit. Now I can just enjoy myself. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. That was the Trevor episode. Maybe I'll do like a director's mode episode because that shit is just funny. But I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you again later. So, Johnny.